Recorded live from Nashville, Tennessee, this is the Campfire Cafe on the Equestrian Legacy Radio Network.
Timber, 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 timber.
Over mountains high and the canyons wide, let me roam and ride through timber. When the day is done, by the campfire's gleam, let me lie and dream of timber. Tall timber's calling, and the echoes ring, for nature sings a song along the timber trail. Blue shadows falling down the canyon's vale, and the whispering pines entwine along the timber trail. High in the sky above, a love song of the trees will blend and wend its way out on the breeze. Tall timber's calling, and the echoes ring, for nature sings a song along the timber trail. In the sky above, a love song of the trees will blend and wend its way out on the breeze. Tall timber's calling, and the echoes ring, for all nature sings a song along the timber trail. The timber trail.
You got to love that. Riders in the Sky, the Timber Trail from Nashville, Tennessee. I'm your host, Gary Holt. Joining me is my award-winning, the lovely Mary Kaye, the love of my life. Hi, darling.
Oh, Gary
How
Holt.
are you?
Thank you. I'm awesome.
Good. That was such a fun way to start the show.
It really was.
Yeah. We want to remind folks that you can listen to the shows on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, most streaming platforms. And today you can watch on YouTube. So be sure and check out our YouTube channel, as well as wherever you're listening around the world. We appreciate you being with us. We have such a fun show today.
We really do. I'm so excited to share Jon Chandler with our audience today and his music.
It is going to be so much fun talking with Jon out in Colorado. And we got a few questions for Jon that we'll have to address. And we had Sally Barris on the show, was it a week ago or 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
And Sally was out at Jon's America Soul performances when it was held at the same location. And it was so much fun talking with her, but she said he is one of my favorite people in the world. And then she specified in Colorado. So
in the
anyway,
world, in Colorado.
In the world, anywhere in the world. Well, it's going to be a lot of fun. You have you just finished playing at the Wilson County Fairgrounds the other night with your Gone with the West girls.
Yes.
And you're headed to Nebraska or Dakota. Where is it you're going?
Well, we've got a few things going on before we head out to Nebraska, but we've got a new single that's being released for the Day of the Cowboy. And it's a single that we wrote together. It's called Heartbreak Moon. We're very excited to release that. And then we're celebrating with a party here in Nashville. And for those of you who are listening in and live close by or live far away and would like to come in, we're doing a concert on Sunday, August. I don't have my calendar in front of me.
You'll have to put it on your website, dear.
Yes, you have to check it out.
You'll have to put it on your website. But yeah, pretty busy stuff going on, both individually and with your Gone with the West girls.
Yeah, individually, I've got a new single coming out this month as well. Pearl Snap Cowboy is the second single release from my Midnight Mustang album. So a lot going on.
We're
July.
excited. We're excited about that song. Well, anyway, it is going to be a fun show today, visiting with our good friend, Mr. Jon Chandler. And we're going to take a look at a couple of things and come back and visit with Jon in just a moment. You're listening to Legacy Radio's Campfire Cafe, today heard around the world. We'll be right back.
Howie Mandel here. You know, folks, I'm a man of so many talents. I'm a comedian, actor, game show host, podcaster, but even I can't juggle all the amazing products from España Silk. This isn't just another skincare line, folks. España Silk has a whole universe of amazing products for humans, animals, you name it. We're talking shampoos, conditioners, detanglers, topical sprays, and even a waterless shampoo. From dogs to cats to horses to humans and more. Just pure silky perfection. Head over to EspañaProducts.com and use the code Howie10 for 10% off.
Hit her up there, Ernie. Through the gap, down the arroyo, cool water and long sweet grass, fresh horses, a place to go. Red walls shine, hot as a fever, warm as your mother's love. On the day that you leave her, lonely rider in the morning mist, hell-bent for the rim to the west, a bowler hat and a saddlebag full of cash, and a pistol he'd rarely used, except the times when we'd had to choose between the hole in the wall and the hole 6 feet in the ground. Through the gap, down the arroyo, cool water and long sweet grass, fresh horses, a place to go. Red wall shines, hot as a fever, warm as your mother's love, on the day that you leave her. Through the hole there's a hideaway, keeps the wolves at bay, till the next payroll comes a rolling down a railroad line. 30 faces ring the campfire's light, tall tales on a moonlit night, a guitar and a bottle of old Yellowstone, a place where ghosts run free, the wild bunch, the Shoshone, the feeling that you should have been here 100 years ago. Through the gap, down the arroyo, cool water and long sweet grass, fresh horses, a place to go. Red wall shines, hot as a fever, warm as your mother's love, on the day that you leave her. Yeah, through the gap, down the arroyo, cool water and long sweet grass, fresh horses, a place to go. Red wall shines, hot as a fever, warm as your mother's love, on the day that you leave her. Yeah, through the gap, down the arroyo, cool water and long sweet grass, fresh horses, a place to go. Red wall shines, hot as a fever, warm as your mother's love, on the day that you leave her.
Mr. Jon Chandler. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Gary. It's wonderful to be here. Fantastic.
It is good to have you. I was doing a little research earlier, and I came across a couple of comments from some folks. So I want to just repeat those real quickly, okay?
Yeah.
It says, I've been Jon Chandler's biggest fan for years. With a voice that would tempt a queen from her husband, he creates songs you can only call his. It was a bucket list wish to write with him. That's from old Waddy Mitchell. So that's a pretty good recommendation. And then one more. He walks on stage, and it's like pouring cream for a bunch of cats. The audience is slurping up everything he gives them, and all they were any happier, they'd be purring. Doris Daly. So that's pretty
That Doris has a way with words.
They both do, Waddy and Doris.
Yeah, no kidding. Wow, that's amazing.
Oh gosh, well, how have you been?
I've been doing great. It's just it's been a busy time, but I tell you, just watching the show, just as the intro stuff that you guys just pulled off was fantastic. I was reminded immediately you got the riders doing Timber Trail, and I was with the Lazy Bee Wranglers for years at a chuck wagon, a couple years. And we did every single night. We started off with Timber Trail every night. So it was just great. And I loved hearing that again. It's a great song. It's great. So,
well, It was so much fun. I mean, that was so much fun.
Great. It's just amazing. But we've been doing well out here in Colorado. Things are going well. I've been playing a lot. I've been playing a lot around in Colorado, northern New Mexico, Arizona, all over the place. So it's been lots of fun.
How was your 4th of July?
The 4th was great. We actually spent it here alone, my wife and I. Just our kids were off doing things that they did and taking our grandkids to have a wonderful time. And so we hung out here for the first time and just listened to the fireworks and watched the national fireworks, which were spectacular, just amazing.
So we took Mary Kaye's dad out. Her mother passed away back in September.
Right,
Mine passed away in May.
I know.
And so her dad's the only one we've got left. My dad's been gone for almost 30 years.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
And so we picked him up, and we were going to go down the Natchez Trace Parkway. So that goes from Nashville all the way down to Natchez, Mississippi. We weren't going to go that far, but part of the parkway was closed.
Oh no.
And so we had to detour around a lot of stuff, and so we ended up going down the Natchez Trace for a little bit, and then over to Leapers Fork, Tennessee. That's where all the a lot of the stars live over in Leapers.
That's right.
But it's just a cute little community, and then we drove him home and came back home. We just enjoyed the 4th.
Oh yeah, and especially with your father-in-law and your dad, it's just amazing that you still have that opportunity.
Yeah, and then they had 500,000 people in downtown Nashville.
I'm sure they did,
celebrating the 4th.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was quite a fireworks display.
And 450,000 of them were from someplace else a few years ago.
That's right.
That's a good point.
Right. They're doing all these drone things now.
Right.
And I'm doing stuff with ChatGPT, this AI stuff that just absolutely amazes me. I was watching a commercial today, and so now they have refrigerators that you walk over and you scan your barcode, and it keeps up and gives you your grocery list. Where are we going with this stuff, John?
There's the ease of use, and then there's just plain lazy, isn't there? So.
Yeah, true.
There is, and then there's so much that's going on in the music world with AI today.
Oh gosh, it is absolutely.
Yeah, and I also saw that they have a new movie that's coming out, and the star of the thing is an AI girl.
It's astonishing, luckily we can still kind of tell, but social media is what 90% AI now.
Yeah,
I would say so.
It's crazy. Yeah. It is absolutely crazy. I mean, it's good and it's bad, and I was just thinking about that a little bit more earlier today, because as things have changed through the years, we've started incorporating technology into our lives.
Mhm.
And now this has come along, and it's like crazy. They're talking about all the what are the stations that they're trying to put up, Mary Kay? The AI
Data centers.
data centers all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We're trying to combat that here in Tennessee right now. There's so much of that going on.
I'm
That's-
sure it's just amazing.
That's why it makes me so glad to hear how much you're performing, because I think those live performances are so, I mean, they're just basic to human connection. To
Oh,
have
yeah.
a gifted singer like yourself and songwriter to sit in a room or in a space or around a campfire with a group of people, it's just as old as time,
Mhm.
and it can never be replaced, that kind of setting.
I agree, and that's something that I came onto fairly early. Mary Kay, you joined me at America's Soul Live, and when it was at the Old Town Pick and Parlor in Denver, in Arvada, Colorado, actually, and it was great, and it was a very unique thing because it was like a house concert on the third Tuesday of each month, and we had a regular group of 100 to 200 people that would show up for it. And it was just astonishing, and people really wanted that. COVID then killed everything, but I think you're finding the same thing. You and the girls are finding out that people are ready to come out and appreciate live music, and it's been a 5 or 6 year, hard time to get that to happen, obviously. But
Yeah.
then again,
One of the fun things that during COVID was I created the living room sessions.
right?
And you were a guest on the show.
I was.
And a matter of fact, I played that show not too long ago. I go back and pull out some of those older shows.
Right.
But yeah, and the show that we did with you was just fantastic.
Oh yeah, there was so much good stuff going on. I did a lot of live casting from right where I'm sitting now. My son would come in and hook an iPhone up in front of me, and we do an hour and just beg for money, and it was great.
Well, I told Mary Kay, I said, I think I'm going to start the living room sessions again.
Great.
But this time we'll do them here, and we'll do it streaming, and we'll do it with YouTube as well.
Right.
And we'll just have like 3 guests come in, and we'll do a songwriters round
Oh, how
right
nice.
here and do it and call it the living room sessions again.
I think that's a grand idea.
And yeah, so that means you got to come to Nashville.
I'll
Yeah.
come to Nashville.
That's what it means, John.
It's been a while.
You are such a talented songwriter, and we've had you on the show several times. First time we've gotten to where we can actually show you to people out there if they go to YouTube. But one of the songs that you've done off the new album, Ghost Stories, is one called El Poso Creek.
Great.
And tell us about this song.
Absolutely. El Poso Creek runs almost underneath the deck of our cabin, which is down above San Luis, Colorado. We have a cabin at about 9,300 feet, and El Poso Creek runs right through it. It's a wonderful little brown trout stream, although there are a lot of native trout in there as well. And I fish it a lot, and it's just, we have some great stream stuff there. I wrote a song about it. In fact, as soon as we're done here today, we got the car packed and running, and we're hopping in, and we're heading down to the cabin, and I'll be on El Poso Creek this evening.
All right. Well, we'll hurry through the show, but not too much, okay? But this is El Poso Creek. We'll be back in just a moment to talk more with Mr. Jon Chandler today on the Campfire Cafe.
Tall grass at the water's edge, slippery rocks and a flagstone ledge, willows stoop to a surface pool, fat trout rise when the evening's cool, mayflies dance on rippling waves, oxbow snags with the current saves, 9-foot pole in a wicker crib, perfect cast for my grandpa's rib. El Poso Creek, high up in the Rockies where the cool breeze through the aspen seems to speak. El Poso Creek, rolling down a great divide, running bitter cold and smooth and sleek. You will always find just what you seek on El Poso Creek. Ooh, the fresh morning dew wildflowers far as you can see. My, the brilliant blue sky. There's no place in the world I'd rather be than El Poso Creek. Sun melts the winter snow. Drop by drop it starts to flow. A tiny brook then a rolling stream grows into this angler's dream. Fool's gold in the sparkling sand. Fool steps in to try his hand. A flash of color, a light quick yank. A legend's born on this sandy bank. El Poso Creek. High up in the Rockies where the cool breeze through the aspen seems to sleep. El Poso Creek, rolling down the Great Divide, running bitter cold and smooth and sleek. You will always find just what you see on El Poso Creek. On El Poso Creek. On El Poso Creek.
El Poso Creek, Mr. Jon Chandler from Ghost Stories.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there watching Mary Kaye. She's just nodding her head.
I know.
While that was going on.
I love the intro to that, to the chorus, El Poso Creek. It's so cool. Who's playing your guitar licks in that?
It's Ernie Martinez and me. So we're both doing a lot of stuff. And so actually everything that you heard on that was Ernie and me. So we put together a Rocky Grass band made out of the two of us.
You know, that's
amazing.
one of the things that we were talking about. Technology has changed things, you know, because it used to be that you went into a studio and all the band was there playing their parts,
Right.
You know, and now you can do things separately or don't have to be in the same country.
No, you don't.
Today, you know.
You don't.
We just had Sally Barcy on and she was talking about all the recording that she was doing with people in Australia.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
You know, it's technology is just it's
It
good
is.
and bad. Good and
It's
bad.
nice to take advantage of it too, but there's still something to be said. The album that I did before this, we walked into the studio with a band with some just great players.
Yeah.
And that was really refreshing after doing a few CDs with give and take on them where, okay, we're going to send this down to San Antonio and have somebody put this on and you know, or we're going to have Mary Kaye do vocals in Nashville. And but it was nice just to, on that particular recording, which was one of my very favorites is the fact it's called Homage. And it was all cover songs, but we just sat down and did 10 songs with the band. And it was really refreshing to do that for a change.
Yeah. Well, it's awesome. Matter of fact, I'm going to skip around from what I was planning on doing because we're talking about this right now.
Right.
But you've done a lot of live recordings as well.
Right.
And how is that? How is it to be able to do a live recording right there with a crowd of people?
It's sometimes it's harrowing, as you know. Yeah. So I think Mary Kaye, you and I have discussed this before, but I think both of us have never gone onto a stage without having stage fright. So yeah. I mean, there's never a time when you go on stage and you're not nervous.
Yeah.
So you know, it can be in front of 3 people or 3,000, and it just doesn't seem to matter. But the live show is really something, and you know when it's going good. And that you feed off that audience energy, you really do, and so we've done a couple of albums of live stuff, and it's always turned out really, really well. I've been very pleased with how we did it.
Well, this is one of my favorite songs that you've done, and this is Geronimo's Men.
There you go.
Tell us about Geronimo's Men for folks listening for the first time.
Right, I got a good friend of mine named Ray Lejeune. Ray is a Mexican Cajun, so and he's got this real unique outlook on life. And so he called up and said, "Hey, I just read Sandra Day O'Connor's biography.
The Lazy Bee.
Yeah, it was amazing." So he said her Geronimo stole 45 horses from her grandfather, and they went back out and got them. And he said, I got some lyrics here. Can you think we can finish the lyrics and put it to a melody?" And I said, "Sure." And we did. And of course, you start out with a melody, a horse song, right? So you're going boom, boom, boom. So we decided to change it a bit. And so I think the cut that you're going to play was first done at the National Cowboy Poetry Gathering in Elko with Butch Hawes and Ernie Martinez and myself.
Oh, wow. Well, it's absolutely great.
Mhm.
Let's take a listen to that and come back and talk more with Jon today on the Campfire Cafe.
Great.
Hey, thank you.
I lost 45 horses to Geronimo's men. They caught me sleeping when they snuck in. It's gonna be hard to explain this one. All I can say is the Apache won. Running ponies make a cloud of dust. They lit out for the border Mexico bust, singing victory songs in the pale moonlight. If I had me a horse, I could give him a fight. I lost 45 horses to Geronimo's men. The boss of this spread is as mean as sin. All I can do to make amends is find 45 horses and Geronimo's men. And Geronimo's men. And Geronimo's men. Hit the trail when the sun came up. Yeah. Crawling on my belly like a young wolf pup. 3 days later, had the camp in sight. When I caught a flicker from the corner of my eye. When the bullet started kicking up that desert sand. No use running, I got only to stand. Put my lasso around a pony, pulled up the slack. I pulled down the corral and stole those horses back. I stole 45 horses from Geronimo's men. The boss of this spread is as mean as sin. All I can do to make amends is find 45 horses and Geronimo's men. 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 Yeah, and Geronimo's men.
right, Butch and Ernie.
That was fun.
That's great.
Yeah, that was awesome. You know, that song, is that the song that inspired you to do the live album?
It is. It really is.
Because that song live, I've been on stage with you on that song before. It's
Yep.
amazing what it like. It's just like, what would you describe?
Well, again, it was writing a horse song. We just went, wait a second, it should be in 4/4 and something like that. All of a sudden, just a little doot 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 and came up, and it's just it's a horse loping.
It's got
So
it's got a great groove to it.
yeah, it's really and just the subject matter that Ray had come up with, the co-writer, was just amazing too. So it's one of my favorite songs to perform because we stop it abruptly at the end, and I sometimes catch people chatting.
It's a absolute great song. One of my favorites.
Thank you.
One of my favorites. Mary Kaye, I'm going to let you go with it, baby. You had some questions.
Well, I think one of my main questions is, what is your kind of your origin story with music, Jon? The last performance I was at, I was with some of your friends from high school were there.
That's right. Exactly.
And they were talking about how amazing, what a great guy you are.
Oh, how nice.
And you are, but what is your kind of your origin story with music?
Something I just have had an interview with someone that was asking the same stuff, and so I hope I said the right things. But I've always been interested in music from the time I was young. But I played trumpet from the time that I was fourth grade till I graduated from high school.
Oh, wow.
And but at that time, trumpeters didn't get girls, so I had to learn to play the guitar at some point. And so, which I still didn't do much. My good friend, lifelong friend Bob Picotti, and I started a little duo when we were both in college together, and we played all over the state, just in nice little places and dumps. And but he played guitar and I played harmonica and sang. So later, after that, getting married, my wife bought me a Gibson J55, and I just didn't look back. And we were great. And so I have a background in marketing and public relations as well, but I've always used music as an adjunct to that. We do slideshows and films and so forth, and I would use music. I'd score them. And so at some point there was a group called Newport Publishers, which asked me to come in and adapt and narrate a series of Zane Grey novels for them. And that turned into writing novels and going down the Western road, as far as that's concerned, is with my writing, and it's that's where it's led to right now.
How did because I know it wasn't Western music for you early on.
Mm-hmm.
How did it become Western music?
Well, for me, it always was Western music. I'm
Really?
first and foremost a Westerner. I just not every song that I write is about cowboys, but every song I write is about the West. So,
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good way to say it.
Yeah, and so sometimes that can be a little off-putting to people who are purists in the Western thing, but it's not off-putting to the really good ones, like people like Waddy Mitchell, who say such nice things. So,
Right.
yeah, it is. It's something that I continue to try to do is make sure that everything that I do has a Western flavor to it. I'm really proud of being from Colorado, and it's one of the things it's been one of the things that has been a defining part of my life. I knew when I was very young, when I would travel, and people would say, "Oh, you're from Colorado. Oh, I want to move to Denver. I want to go to Colorado." These are the people that still thought that Denver had dirt streets and Indians and everything at the time. But and now Denver and Nashville have changed so much over the past 20 years. I would say,
Yeah.
They're both, to me, unrecognizable.
Well, that's it. That's exactly right. It's kind of interesting. I have a cousin whose daughter would go out and she would work at different places during her school years.
Mm-hmm.
So when during the summer would come, she decided, well, I want to go to Washington, or I want to go so-and-so. And she'd work during the summer. One year it was to Colorado. And she went out and worked at a resort just outside of Denver. And I can't think of the name of it right now, but you'd know it if I mentioned it.
Uh-huh.
And they had a son. And he followed her back to Kentucky, and they ended up getting married.
Uh-huh.
And so now she lives in Denver, and her sister, she's in She's in law, and her sister is a hospitalist, and so they're there. My cousin just moved. She and her husband just moved to Denver to be close to
okay.
those girls.
Okay, good.
And
Yeah.
So is
absolutely
Colorado
love it.
growing like Nashville is? Is it?
Oh,
Do a lot
They
of
were
people?
making so many trips out there to Denver.
Yeah. So yeah, Colorado is definitely growing. It's Nashville has actually followed Denver's path.
Oh yeah.
When I was growing up in Denver, we had 400,000 people in the city, and now it's a little over 4 million. So
Yeah.
it's grown times 10 in my lifetime.
Wow.
And it's just a place. Of course, there's been a huge influx of folks from California who've moved to Denver, and a lot of them from Texas at that point too. But you absorb those cultures, and it's still just a different place. I think for most of us, we either want to have mountains or we want to have water of some sort. And so I've been lucky to have the mountains. So
I think I've
I
asked you
love the
this
mountains
before,
myself.
John. I've asked you this before, but I moved from Utah to Nashville.
right.
And in Utah, we call Colorado with the "ah" sound.
Yes.
But so as a Coloradan, do you have both pronunciations that you guys all accept? Or
Oh yeah, you do. I make a joke about that on stage all the time. I say,
oh yeah,
when I was growing up, we always called it Colorado, and I still do. And everyone did. I never heard the term Colorado until John Denver wrote that damn song.
John's fault.
Rocky Mountain High, and it changed everything. Because we had so many people coming in from California, from around the country, who were moving into the Denver area, the Front Range of the Rockies at that time, and so that song was just gigantic, and it was overnight it changed the pronunciation of the state. So,
That is amazing. Yeah, because he does say Colorado.
yeah, he does. Yeah.
Mary Kaye always corrects me on Colorado.
I don't correct you anymore. I mean, I feel like it's
What's that other state that you correct me on?
Nevada.
No, Nevada is the other one. Yeah.
Some people call it Nevada.
Exactly. So, it's just one of those things that just it happens. I still call it Colorado, but most of the people around here probably use the Colorado thing. So which is just fine. That's what it is now. I'm sure that's what my grandkids are going to be, how they're going to be pronouncing it. So it's just
I was trying to remember earlier today. Did you have family in Georgia?
I did have family in Georgia. My mother's people came from Georgia to Colorado in 1858. So, before the Civil War. Yeah,
that's kind of what I was thinking, that your family had moved from Georgia to Colorado.
I mean, you can say it. You can say it the way you say it.
You can say it any way you want to. At that time, it was Kansas territory.
Okay.
Well, you said it right too, because in the South, if you ask about your family, you're asked about their people. Who are your people? Yeah, that's how you would say
right.
it.
My mother's people. That's right. So, so I need to spend some time in North Georgia, up in Union County, and on into North Carolina, where all those Scots Irish had lived up there. My people were named Patterson and Owenby and 10 or 12 Chastain, different family names that all took this trek after the Civil War to Colorado, where one of them had led them after the war, because he'd been here with the people that discovered gold and started the Pikes Peak or Bust Gold Rush.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Family history just fascinates me.
Oh, it's amazing. It is.
Yeah. And I was going back. I was talking about ChatGPT earlier and AI.
Mm-hmm.
One of the cool things is you can go back and take old family photographs.
Right.
And you can enhance those things to where they're really nice. And I just did that with great grandparents and great grandparents. I try to get all my greats right.
Right.
And go back. My family moved to Tennessee from North Carolina back in the 1700s. So we've been here for like 7 generations.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Kind of a cool deal.
But were they in the mountainous part of North Carolina?
I don't know. I wasn't around then, so I'm not sure.
I don't know. It's been a while.
I don't know. They settled down off of the Natchez Trace Parkway, though, into that little place called Cypress End, Tennessee, which was a stage station back at the time.
Oh, boy.
And yeah, beautiful, beautiful country. But when you're talking about the Carolinas and northern Georgia, beautiful mountains back through that way, and of course, East Tennessee is beautiful mountainous
That
country.
it is. It's absolutely. I need to spend more time there.
Yeah, it's absolutely great. Well, come on, and you can stop in Nashville on your way.
That I will. I'll do that.
And
I'll buy it.
we'll give you a place to stay while you're here.
I love it.
So I want to get to another song real quick. Song for Julia.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about Song for Julia.
My great grandmother was named Julia Verdon. The last name was spelled Verdin, or Don or Dun. Obviously,
Okay.
she was from County Cork, Ireland. Although if you see photographs of her, obviously her people were French who had moved to Ireland, a generation before, and then they made their way to the New World in right before the Civil War. Julia met Curtis Chandler after he had been wounded. He was wounded 2 or 3 times in the Civil War. He was wounded at Gettysburg, he was wounded at Nashville, and he was wounded at Wilderness. He was part of the Iron Brigade, which is why he kept getting shot all the time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So in any event, she nursed him at some point after Appomattox, and she followed him, went back with him to Wisconsin, where they married. Then they went to Nebraska, homesteaded Nebraska, where my dad and his family all then grew. And I still love it back there. But I go to see her grave. She died in childbirth at the age of 34, I believe.
Oh, wow.
Oh, she was young.
Yeah, she was. And she had 5 children. The youngest died in with her in childbirth. But so, and I'll stand at her grave in this little cow pasture in Nebraska, overlooking the Republican River, which is just beautiful country, absolutely gorgeous. And we go back there, and I have to lift her stone up every time we drop in, because the cattle have come in and knocked it over on the grass. But it's and looked at her story. There's a photograph of her, and if I know we were talking about this, I would have had it ready. You see these old mean looking people back in that day.
Yeah.
There's a photograph of her probably when she's in her late teens, and she looks like an actress. She's one of those beautiful women you've ever seen. And so she's a haunting story. And so I wrote that song about being at her grave and wishing I'd known her.
Well, let's take a listen. We'll be back in just a moment.
Great.
On the Campfire Cafe.
Looking south from this lonely little hill, the far horizon calls. Red-tailed hawk and a pair of whippoorwills overhead, catching currents in the wind. If I could fly so high, wonder if I'd see my home again back in Ireland. Rolling sea, gray-green water without end on to New York town. Filthy port and a swarming tenement, brothers gone. And I nurse the soldiers' wounds today. I soothe this man, knowing he will be my husband soon in America. Oh, I sleep with my son at my side, forgotten as yesterday's pride, anonymous, fleeting, and utterly still. Serenity's promise I've yet to fulfill. In an ivory-handled frame reflected high cheekbones, violet eyes that betray a Frenchman's claim to my mom. who with tears had kissed my cheek as we stood by the tracks that would take me to this winding creek in the heartland. Rolling plains that I learned to call my own, dust storms and bright blue days, tiny town that will never be full grown, sunrise blooms with a fire that fills the sky. Oh, I swear by those flames I would once again say my goodbyes to my family, to my family. Oh, I lay with my son at my side, forgotten as barrister's pride, anonymous, fleeting and utterly still, serenity's promise I've yet to fulfill.
Song for Julia,
Yeah.
Mr. Jon Chandler. Great song.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Great song. You are also an author.
Mm-hmm.
We hadn't talked about that before.
Yeah, I do a lot of writing. I do a lot of magazine work and so forth. I've written 3 nonfiction books, and I have 2 novels, and my 3rd novel is going into the publisher here in the next few days to weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a new publisher that I've met in Arkansas, called Ronan Weatherford. They're wonderful folks, and I can't wait to get to work with them.
So are the books primarily about the West?
Yeah, the first novel, which won the Western Writers of America Spur Award for Best First Novel, was called The Spanish Peaks, and that's why my song "The Spanish Peaks" it comes basically from that novel. And the second book was called Wyoming Wind, which was a take on the Tom Horn legend. As it turns out, one of my ancestors was a very close friend of Tom Horn. And
Oh, wow.
whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, he had a lot of adventures, let me tell you. So, but in Tom Horn's autobiography, he includes a letter from a man named Frank Owenby, and Frank was my great grandfather.
My gracious days.
Yeah, so it's pretty amazing story. So I wrote the book. Basically, that was the impetus to write the book.
Wow. Have you always been interested in history?
I always have been. I think the family history, especially. I had a great grandfather named Morgan Patterson, and when I was a little kid, he was 98, 99 years old at the time, and it was I can remember him bringing me cookies when I was just a little tiny guy. And he was a genuine Western legend, a very good friend of Buffalo Bill Cody's,
Wow.
a lawman in Southern Colorado, a justice of the peace, a miner, and his story is something that I hope to tell someday.
Amazing. My family, one of my family members down in Cypress Inn, Tennessee, that I was just talking about, wrote a family history book, and that thing is about 4 inches thick. And they only published X number of those books. And my dad only ordered one.
Oh, way to go, Dad.
Instead of ordering one for each of the boys, 3 of us. And so I can't find that anymore. I had
I bet not.
Yeah, and it's kind of like disappeared. So I'd love to find that. But it's Austin Holt was his name, and it's so many thousand ancestors.
Oh, gosh.
1783 or something like that.
Right.
Like, man, I'd like to get that thing back because it had great photographs and pictures and
Austin
stories that were in there. Yeah, it was just amazing.
It's a great first name.
Yeah.
Good last name too.
Good last name too. But anyway, Morning Star Moon is another one of my favorites.
Thank you.
And how did you come to write this one?
I have belonged since I was a very young man to a group called the Hole in the Wall Gang. It's a great writer in Denver named Red Fenwick who became my mentor. Red was a columnist for the Denver Post and had a column called Riding the Range with Red. He was from Wyoming, actually via Indiana. He was born in Indiana, but he grew up in Douglas, Wyoming, and became an amazing man. He knew so many people. Very quick story. I was at the press club with Red one time. He said, "I got to go use the can. Here's the phone. Talk to Slim." I'm going, okay. So I talked to Slim Pickens for 10 minutes on the phone.
Oh, wow.
That's one of the kind of things that Red did all the time. So, but he started this group called the Hole in the Wall Gang, and we ride the Red Wall up outside of Kaye, Wyoming each year. There are 50 of us that go up and do it. We're in 2 years. It'll be our 50th anniversary of riding that wall.
Wow.
It's one of the wonders of the universe. It's absolutely incredible to be up there. We have a lot of folks. We have cowboys, we have doctors, we have actors, we have musicians, we have mainly just regular folk that go up there and ride this wall. Right at the north end of the Great Red Wall is the Dull Knife Battlefield, where Dull Knife ran from Fort Robinson, Nebraska, and was caught up. Colonel Randall McKenzie caught up with Dull Knife and his Cheyennes on a cold December evening and routed them. They were trying to get up to Crazy Horse's people up on the Tongue River up in Montana, and didn't make it. But that particular place is one of the only place I think besides Gettysburg that just makes the hair rise up on the back of my neck. And so this is about Dull Knife's Cheyenne name was Morningstar.
Oh, wow. What is
it's a great story. It's a great story and great song. Let's take a listen to that and come back and we'll visit with John. I'm not going to keep you too much longer so you can go out and catch some trout. Just a couple more. So we'll be back in just a moment.
I love it. All righty. Morning star moon, Wyoming sky, bittersweet taste from time gone by, legends in life, lessons in buckskin and sage, winter's cold breath, medicine pipe, lost in the snow, embers grown cold, no power flows. Ghost smoke ascends to the four winds. The old time is gone, a new time begins. Morning star moon, Cheyenne's home, it fills my soul with echoes of tunes played under morning stars. There's a wildness in this place, it's coyote cries, it's yucca spines, it's red dust in the teeth, in the hair, in the eyes. It's trout in the creek, it's eagle's wings, it's petroglyphs, coffins, and teepee rings. There's serenity in this place. It's whispering water, it's musical breeze, it's the wind through the willows and cottonwood trees. It's the call of a babe, it's the song of the brook, it's a time-honored tale from a forgotten book. Morning star moon, bighorns are quiet, Red Fork is low, brilliant blue sky, riders below, echoes of time from the red wall, hoofbeats convey the spirit's call. Morning star moon, the Cheyenne's home, it fills my soul with echoes of tunes played under morning star. Morning star, morning star.
Morning Star Music. Beautiful, beautiful song. By the
It
way, John,
transports you.
you're
It
one of-
transports you right there to that scene, doesn't it? That song.
It's a gorgeous place up there. If you get a chance, there was Chris Ledoux did a music video right in that area of the Red Wall country at one time. So you get on the YouTube, as you say, and find Chris Ledoux in that place. It's pretty cool.
Great, great song. By the way, you're one of my favorite people in Colorado too. Just
well, you mentioned that Sally Barris said that I'm one too. Sally is so cool. I remember the name of the song that I was talking to you. She wrote a song about being, or she sings a song, and I think she may be a co-write on it, called it's basically about being in love with a skeleton. And it's called I want to kiss you, but your lips are gone.
Hey, I wanted to ask. I was just wondering, how did you and Ernie Martinez meet?
I was doing my very first recording called Out West of Laramie, and Tim O'Brien had come in to do some work on it. Who's a Nashville guy, obviously.
Yeah,
now.
he's awesome.
Yeah, and we get to open for Tim here in about a month, which is going to be great. But so he had come in and done some stuff, and I think Tim told me he was going on tour or something. If you need anything else, you need to call Ernie Martinez. And that was 20 some years ago, and I did, and we've been playing together since. We're still playing together.
Buddies to the core.
Yeah, we're good pals. We really are. You know Ernie very well, and he's an interesting fella.
He is, and
Great player.
he and Diana have come and stayed with us
Oh, great.
several times here in Nashville when they come.
Yeah, that's really good.
Talented guy. He's always buying a new instrument when he comes.
He is. I know it. His office has about 50 guitars in it, I think.
Unreal. Well, we want to let you go do your fishing and get out and enjoy the afternoon. So tell everybody how they can find your website and find out where you can be touring.
Sure. Just jonchandler.com, which is JON Chandler.com. Or look me up on Facebook too, which is great. And we're on other social media too, but Facebook is probably the primary at this point.
Okay.
And that's probably a better way to find out where I'm going to be. I'm really, really busy all throughout Colorado and New Mexico and Arizona in August, especially. July, I've got 2 or 3 more things coming up, but then August we're really pressing it down. So, and then moving into the Christmas stuff, we do so much around the holidays. From the middle of November to the 1st of January is always just slammed.
That is awesome. That is awesome. You're going to be at the Western Music Convention again this year?
I will. I understand that I'm gonna MC the program again this year.
All right.
Good,
Sounds
good.
Sounds good. So Mary Kay might let me come with her this year.
You're a good boy.
I'll see. I'll see.
I would
Well,
love
you
it.
have been absolutely fantastic. It's jonchandler.com is the website, JON. And be sure and check it out. He's got a great website. You can find out more about where he's going to be as well. John, thanks so much. Have a great afternoon fishing.
Thank you, Gary. I love you, Mary Kay. We'll see you soon, okay?
We love you.
All right. Take
All
care.
right, we're going to close out this segment with another great video from John. It's called Going Home. And Jon Chandler, we'll see you down the road, my friend. Thank you.
Last night I walked the shore, the breeze from off the water renewed a bond as close as a mother and a daughter. I found myself believing if I turned around the way I came, I'd find the road to get back home again. I'm going home. I'm going home. I don't know which direction I have gone. I only know my heart will lead me on. I'm going home. Whoa. I never meant to roam. I never chose to wander. One day I just walked down the road and I kept on going far. But late some nights my dreams would find me on that gravel lane, a mile or so from being home again. I'm going home. I'm going home. I don't know which direction I have gone. I only know my heart will lead me on. I'm going home. Whoa. This hard world etches lines on the faces of our lives and leaves us with sweet memories that burn hot as any fire. Ooh, fire. I see Amy chasing fireflies as they glitter all about her, and a pitcher of ice water sits on the kitchen counter, and the house set like a jewel in the terraced fields of grain. Guess I'll find the road to get back home again. I'm going home. I'm going home. I don't know which direction I have gone. I only know my heart will lead me on. I'm going home. I'm going home. Lord knows I have been gone for far too long, and I'm praying that old Thomas Wolfe was wrong. 'cause I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home. Johnny Neal and Ernie Martinez. Thank you.
Going home, Mr. Jon Chandler. And I think I recognized a few guys in that video.
I did. Gary, I love the way that you're doing the shows with these video clips.
Well, thank you,
It's
dear.
so interesting. I know you put a lot of work into it. That was really fun to watch.
That was fun. And Gary McMahon was there, and
Yeah.
Barry Ward, and Ernie Martinez. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Well, I want to thank our sponsors, because without sponsors, we can't do these shows. So those are the sponsors you'll find on our website at equestrianlegacy.net. And those are the sponsors you'll find in the general store, our Legacy Select horse campgrounds and guest ranches, and east of Santa Fe. And again, you'll find all of those on our website at equestrianlegacy.net. So where are you headed next, Miss Mary Kay?
I think my next big trip is with you to Amarillo for R.W. Hampton's album release party.
That's right. That's right. That's coming up in August. And you can visit RW's website. He has a great new album out, My Country. And the album release party will be in Amarillo, Texas on August the 21st or 22nd, Mary Kay, which do you remember? You can find out, visit his website at rwhampton.com, and you can get tickets for that event as well. Mary Kay's going to be performing with him, as well as Dave Alexander.
August 21st.
Yeah, so that's going to be a lot of fun. So check out his website at rwhampton.com. Get your tickets for that, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. We want to thank you wherever you are listening in the world. And I just checked, Mary Kay, we've got 84 countries now that are listening to the show.
So cool. I love it.
84
Thank you to all of y'all listening.
Yeah, so we appreciate that so much. Be sure and join us on Tuesdays for Live from Nashville, and then again on Thursdays for the Campfire Cafe, and on Saturday for Saddle Up America. We appreciate you guys, and we really enjoy having you be part of our family around the world. We're going to close this show out now with, this is so cool. This is Happy Trails. And we're going to wish everybody happy trails. It is Mr. Michael Martin Murphy and Susie Bogus with their version of that. And we'll see you next time on the Campfire Cafe. Thanks for joining us.
Happy trails to you. Till we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds if we're together?
Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Some trails are happy while others are blue. It's the way you ride the trail that counts. Here's a happy one cares about these clouds if we're together?
We'll just sing a song and bring that sunny weather.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you until we meet again.